Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. So, look, Alex Murdaugh. I say Alex Murdaugh. What are your thoughts? He looks a little bit like Homer Simpson. Now he's had his head shaved. But look, Homer Simpson has been sentenced to 2 whole life terms in a maximum security jail over in the United States of America for the murders of his wife and child. And look, some people are happy. The end of a dynasty, a tyrant, a monster, finally behind bars, where he belongs. That's what a lot of people think. But there are some people who are saying, look, there wasn't enough evidence to do this. There wasn't enough evidence to say that he did it. And look, I'm on the fence, because at the end of the day, what I've seen, I feel that he did it, but it's how they come to the conclusion is where the problem lies. And it seems that he is now planning to appeal. And appeals, a lot of the time, do not get accepted. You know, it's part and parcel of it, innit? People aren't happy with getting found out and getting sentenced, so they're going to appeal. It's part of the process, and part of the process is that they get then told to go fuck themselves. But in this case, some things happened during that trial that could very much see an appeal get accepted. And what are these things? Well, first of all, we look at the sentencing itself. And look, that judge done a fantastic job to a certain degree. But I was over on the Pascal show and we watched that live. And it was almost like he was trying to consolidate things in his head with Alex. At the time when they were reading that, we was thinking to ourselves, is he going to give him the death penalty? And it was almost like he was trying to talk himself out of it. But look, I think because he knew of Alex and they'd had a personal relationship of some, and I'm not saying like that kind of relationship, I'm saying that they knew of one another because of being on the law circuit. And look, that he went too far with it. My personal opinion is he just took that too far. It was almost like he was trying to weed more stuff out of him. And it could be argued that, look, you're already at the point where this has been done. This is done now. Your job is now to accept what has been told, accept that he's done it, and sentence him. It's like you're doing your own trial now. And there is more. And that is, obviously, there's now 99 other cases that Alex Murdaugh faces. But should they have brought them in as evidence in this case, a case that is completely separate from it? Because what, in effect, that did was hurt his image with something that's completely unconnected at this stage. In that trial, it had no place for being in there. That took away, to a degree, the fairness of that trial. We talk about Brian Kohberger now in the Idaho case and why it's important to have a gag order to try and give Brian, if he indeed did it, still a fair trial. So the only things considered is the evidence and the information regarding that crime itself. And that's where, in the Alex Murdaugh trial, I feel that something went awry there. It was almost like you could say, okay, would some of them jurors have had a different opinion of Alex Murdaugh had this financial situation and these other crimes not been mentioned? Because let's not forget, he has got to be trialed for them. He hasn't been found guilty for them. But in the eyes of some of them jurors, you could argue that at the stage that they were mentioned, that then, in their minds, he is guilty of them. He did that. Was that fair? Was that then a fair trial? And will the argument be that at that stage, that is no longer a fair trial? So if he appeals, is he going to get an acceptance of appeal? And how is that going to go? Let me know down below. It's madness. And I'll catch you all in the next one.